Most guys, when they start their fitness journey, they want to grow their arms. I mean, who doesn't? It's the muscle group that makes your physique look aesthetic without a shirt when you're flexing. And you actually look like you work out when you're wearing a shirt. But most guys don't really understand how to add size to their arms. I've been training for almost 3 years. And I can get anyone from wherever their physique is at and help them build an aesthetic physique, a body they're actually proud of when they look in the mirror. If that sounds interesting, consider subscribing and let's get started. Alright, let's get straight into this. Number 1, you're only doing volume or intensity. So you're either going to the gym and doing some heavy bicep curls, or you're going to the gym and doing some light activation exercises. Now there's nothing wrong with doing volume or intensity, but it becomes a problem when you're not doing this in order, or you're just doing only one of them. So the way to fix this is do some heavy intensity work at first, then after that you can do some volume exercises, really squeezing every rep. Alright, for number 2, you're probably doing the wrong exercises. Now the exercises I'm about to go over isn't the only exercises you can do. There is a lot of other exercises you can do, but these 2 right here, you can't go wrong with it. And before I quickly go over it, if you don't know any of these exercises I'm about to go over, what you can do is just search it up on Google and you can see. And you actually want to do these exercises in order. Alright, let's get straight into it. So for bicep, the first exercise you should do is heavy straight bar cable curls. It's very important you go heavy, because if you're doing squeezing volume reps in the beginning of your workout, it's going to mess up everything. And then right after, what you can do is seated hammer curls. Really go heavy on this one too. And then for the last exercise, you can do normal bicep curls. And you want to make sure the last set that you do for the normal bicep curl is you actually doing some volume reps. So you can do 2 heavy sets of normal bicep curls, and then the last one you can drop the weight and really squeeze every rep. For tricep, you can do rope overhead extensions. And again, if you guys don't know any of these exercises, you can quickly just search it up and you'll see. For the second one, you can do straight bar cable press downs. Really make sure you go heavy on this one too. And then the last one being a one arm cable push downs. And again, just like the bicep, for the last set, you really want to squeeze every rep. And notice how both of the bicep and tricep exercises only have 3 exercises each. That's because you really want to keep your intensity as high as possible. So let's say for bicep, you don't want to do seated hammer curls. You can switch it up, but make sure for both the bicep and tricep, you limit it to 3 exercises each. Alright, for number 3, you don't want to train the arms more than 2 days a week. No matter how fast you want to grow your arms. I want to quickly show you guys a transformation of my own physique. So this was me, I would say almost 3 years ago. And this is me now. And trust me, when I was in this stage right here, I definitely made the mistake of training my arms more than 2 days a week. So here's what you can do instead. There's actually only 2 ways you can go about this. So let's say you're hitting your chest, for example. You can follow this tricep exercise. Then the next day, let's say you're hitting your back. You can follow this bicep exercise. Once you have done that, you have 2 options. You can either repeat the routine or you can have a specific arm day. I would say if you really want to grow your arms as fast as possible, you can have an arm day. Alright, before I end the video, I want to give you guys one more tip. For you to go from here to here, it doesn't just take you having the perfect arm day. What you do outside of the gym is just as important as actually training. I'm not going to go over the details, but if you want to know, you can check out my other videos and you'll see. And with that being said, if you have learned something new from this video or maybe just found it entertaining, go ahead and drop a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.